Good Morning Abuja on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Moving on the program, I have with me someone that will be starting our second conversation with. We're talking about the Census 2023. Who do I have here? I have the Federal Commissioner, National Population Census, FCT. He is Honorable Shazini Kwali. You are welcome to Good Morning Abuja Studio.
Thank you so much.
Welcome on the program.
Yes.
And together we're going to be talking about Census 2023. So, sir, I think the last election was in 2006.
Yes.
And so we are looking forward to the 2023 census. So we understand that the process is set to commence very soon. Yes. How prepared are you?
Thank you so much. Well, the preparations have been on even before now. Preparations were honestly on as far back as 2 years from now.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But as at now, preparations have reached the peak. Because almost all the parameters, training and so on have almost been concluded.
Okay.
What we're doing now is the last stages of preparation. Mm-hmm. That is training the last field functionaries who will do the actual census. Talking about supervisors, enumerators and other cadre of staff who will have something to do with the final stage of the census.
Okay, so do you think the postponement of the gubernatorial elections would likely affect the census as well?
Yeah, it has affected because the time slated for the general election, which affected the state assembly and governorship election, which was shifted because of some exigencies. Okay. Those were the times that if they were done, we'll have had time to now do some of our trainings, our programs without hitches. Okay. But the states where these things affected, although it did not affect FCT.
Okay. Why did it not affect FCT?
Well, there is no state level elections in FCT.
Oh, okay.
No governorship election in FCT. Okay. No state assembly election for FCT. But in FCT we are free. But the other component parts of the country that constitute over 90% are affected, and so they are going for the state elections, which will take place this Saturday. Otherwise, there were some things that we ought to have done, but we are forced to shift it. So that's how it has affected our program, because most of our functionaries, commissioners, and so on are also, especially political officials, are also stakeholders in their states. And you know, their attention cannot be divided. So to allow them to carry on with their state assignment with their electorates, it was necessary to shift it, because even some other personnel from the national are also part of state arrangements. So the best thing was to get it shifted so that we now come back to face what we are going to do.
Okay, can you help us understand the uniqueness of this particular census? Because the last one, as I said earlier, was conducted in 2006. So what is actually unique about this particular one?
Well, this census is unique in so many senses. Why it has taken time that a census was not conducted, since it was done at the last time, which is almost about 16 to 17 years now. That's one. Number two, it is unique in the sense that this government is going. And it's just like a takeaway to the Nigerians that Mr. President is going, therefore I will leave you with this a very beautiful gift that you have never seen before. Some people have not had this opportunity. Then it is a wholly digital census. The previous censuses that were done in Nigeria were analog.
Okay.
A lot of paper is involved, carrying, filling forms and so on and so forth. But this time around, we have divorced that, and we have a new bride, and it's called digital census.
Oh, wow.
Census that will be conducted paperless.
Okay.
Everything will be done on a computer device.
So in terms of equipment, now that you just say we have gone digital, and then equipment, training, how ready are your personnel to actually carry out this critical national assignment?
Now, all this while that we've been talking about census, they have been upgrading and updating of our equipment and changing them from the analog form to digital form. All the things we did before are the phases of the EAD, that's enumeration area demarcations. We have had to change them into digital forms. Discard the paper, then put them on our computer devices to save them, and then to when I came to the commission, that is 2 years now, everywhere was filled with paper that had to be carried from one location to, but now with the level we are now, we don't need all those paper. So things are now on our computer devices and so on.
Okay, so do we have any alternative plans in cases of now that we are dealing with systems, machines and all that? Are there cases of alternative measures?
Well, there are, surely. Okay. We cannot go into a venture that will have spent billions of naira and then there will be no alternative plans in case of the vulnerability of the internet and what have you these days. Actually, the commission is spending much and is entering into heavy partnership with professionals and other sister agencies who will help to advise and then to partner so that some of these devices and so on cannot be tampered with. And we're also learning lessons from what is happening to some of our sister agencies. Like you all had what happened just recently. So this is a lesson to us too. So we are taking our time. Yes.
So in terms of security, how are you in synergy with all the security agencies for a smooth process?
Yeah, surely. Now the census is one of the major projects of the government too. Apart from elections, the census is one of the major projects. And so every sister agency, military, paramilitary, we are collaborating with, and then to make sure that they give us a helping hand.
So we understand that the census is a very sensitive project in Nigeria. How enlightened are your personnel in terms of guarding against leaking sensitive information to unauthorized personnel?
Well, actually, knowing the importance of our data and information, that is why we always take time to train, retrain, and then at every level that we train the functionaries that will work for us, whether the highest level of the functionaries or the lowest level, we always subject them to legal oath taking.
Okay.
We bring them together after the training when we are sending them to the field to say, okay, you either take oath that you are not going to leak our secrets, or that you will not go away after knowing what you're going to do for us, then you go and connive. And then we take them on oath, and then we bring a legal personnel from the judiciary on oath, and they will admit, they will sign. And they already, we know their whereabouts, their contact is there. So wherever we have seen that they are a threat, we know how to trace them. But so far so good. I think since I came to the commission, the people that we have been using are the same people who have been working for us. And then we also take our time to make sure that those working with us, we have some level of trust with them because we have been working with them. They also rely on people who have retired, who have experience in this census business, and then we are sure that since they still have a stake, some of them still take pension with us, some of them are our trusted partners, and that is how we have assurance that what we are doing, we will not say 100%, but I think 99.9% we are sure of our the safety of our data and information.
Okay, so you said it has been shifted. Is there a particular date, and what's the level of awareness?
Yes, as we speak, we are waiting the formal approval of Mr. President. But we are in May, first week of May, so that we still have time to work on what we have done, so that before Mr. President goes, we'll have to give it to him formally. That is what we have done.
That's good. It's good to know.
Yes.
We are grateful for coming on the show today. You've told us a whole lot how prepared you are for the census 2023.
Yes.
And then your level of awareness, I'm sure people will not be wondering, who is this coming? Have you gone at the to the grassroots level?
We have been going.
Okay.
We have been doing sensitization, we have been doing advocacy, and even now, any moment within this week, we are going to inaugurate a state level committee on advocacy, sensitization, and then after that, we also do the same at the level of the local governments.
Okay.
They will help us to do advocacy, to rally around stakeholders, so that when the period of the census is on, people will not be surprised to say, who are these? Apart from that, during the EADs, we had some word-to-word visitation, road shows, and so on. And then to cap it up, during the census, we'll use jingles to try to sensitize the people and then to enlighten them. We also use flyers and so on, pamphlets and so on.
You're doing your own level.
Yes.
So,
We'll do at the national, we'll do at the level of the state, and then down to local government and to the village levels. That is what we're on now.
That's good to know. I appreciate you for all you're doing, and we believe this census 2023 will be a success.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we are happy for honoring our invitation. I'm sure maybe
you.
Before the census happens again, we might call you in.
Sure. If you don't call us, we'll come around. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we've been speaking with Honorable Shazim Kwali, Federal Commissioner, National Population Census
Commission, National Population Commission.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me take that again. Okay, National Population Commission.
Yes.
Okay. Let me take it again.
FCT office.
Okay. Okay. So thank you for coming on the program, Honorable Shazim Kwali, Federal Commissioner, National Population Commission, FCT. We've heard a lot from you, how you are preparing, your level of preparation, and also the sensitization going, and that will still go on. So we know when it happens, it's going to be a success.
Sure.
So happy for coming on the program.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've been speaking with him, and he has told us a whole lot. So whenever you see people around you, don't be surprised, because very soon the census 2023 will take off, and it will actually be a success by the grace of God. We'll go for a short break, and after that the program continues.